Hey guys, in this highlight video, join us on a food tour of New York City as we explore both Chinatown and Little Italy, and the succulent cuisine they have to offer. Our 3-hour tour began in the heart of Chinatown at the Silk Road Cafe on Mott Street. After meeting the other people in our group, we enjoyed piping hot jasmine tea, which is packed with antioxidants and has been linked to many health benefits. We also received roasted pork buns from the Fei Da Bakery to munch on. They were given to us cold, but that didn't stop the group from devouring them. One of the great things about food tours is learning the history behind the cuisine you're sampling. Our guide, Patrick, was very knowledgeable and very friendly. At every stop, and oftentimes between stops, he ran down the history of the Five Points neighborhood, the people who inhabited it, and the cultures that have been passed down through the generations. Our next stop was Noodle Village, where we had 2 different dumplings. One was filled with pork, the other veggies. Since they're small, we could have probably eaten half a dozen of them, but food tours tend to leave you stuffed to the gills, so it's better to pace yourself from the get-go. Following the dumplings, we popped into the Cam Hing coffee shop for Hong Kong-style sponge cakes. The original plan was to have ube cakes, but instead we had pandan cakes, flavored with the juices of pandan leaves. They were light, fluffy, a little sweet, and very good. Our next stop was my personal favorite on the tour. At Hey Hey's, we had honey roasted duck with white rice. Man oh man, the duck was juicy and tender. If you're not careful, you'll swallow some bones, so be sure to spit that out. I could have happily eaten a whole plate of this duck, but like I said, you have to reserve room for what's to come. In order to enter Little Italy from Chinatown, it's as easy as crossing the street. Suddenly, you're in a different neighborhood with a different, but equally inviting vibe. Everywhere you look, there are places to eat. We started at the Piedmont Ravioli Company, which is really a shop, not a restaurant. But we sampled their gnocchi in a red sauce made with San Marzano tomatoes. San Marzano tomatoes cost more than other varieties because they are highly seasonal, but when it comes to flavor, they pack a punch. Next up was DiPaolo's Fine Foods, another shop that has served Little Italy since 1925. We sampled 2 different cheeses, a cow's milk cheese called Piave and a sheep's milk cheese called Moliterno or Pecorino. They were both good, but I have to say, the Castelvetrano olives were the highlight. They're grown in Sicily, harvested young, and unlike other olives, they're not cured. They're washed and lie in water for a few weeks to remove bitterness. Following that, we ducked into Benito One, a small restaurant crammed with diners. That's always a good sign. We were given generous portions of their eggplant rollatini and had the option to drink red wine, white wine, or beer. Our last stop was dessert. Patrick secured us cannoli from the Ferrara Bakery and Cafe, which opened in 1892. It was delicious. And I have to say, the gelato looked awesome, but by that time we were full. Though, we did ask Patrick for a takeout pizza recommendation in Little Italy, and he told us to try Monero's, which we did, and it was great. We love food tours and highly recommend them. Perhaps our favorite to this day was a street food tour in Hong Kong. You can check that out as part of our honeymoon video. I'll also leave a link in the description. As always, thanks for watching.